This is Newsfile. It's your most authoritative news analysis platform. And when we say it's your most authoritative, we mean exactly that, because we know what we do here. Now, let me get quick and fast with SAMSON'S Take. And I'm just, once again, asking just a few questions. But let me begin with Article 21 of the 1992 Constitution. Article 21 of the 1992 Constitution is found in Chapter 5. Chapter 5 is what you call the Bill of Rights. And this is where we have our fundamental human rights guaranteed, not given. They are guaranteed because the nation or the state doesn't give those rights. Those rights, we call them in law inalienable rights. They are part of us because we are human beings. We are born with them. The right to life, we are born with it. Nobody gives us the right to life. So governments don't give us that right. They only sort of guarantee it. And so if you read in Article Chapter 5, Article 12 to start with, it says the fundamental human rights and freedoms enshrined in this chapter shall be respected and upheld by the executive, the legislature, and the judiciary, and all other organs of government and its agencies, and where applicable to them by all natural and legal persons in Ghana, and shall be enforceable by the courts as provided for in this Constitution. They are to be upheld by the executive, the legislature, and the judiciary. The executive has over a period abused this particular right in Article 21, which it is supposed to uphold. Article 21D says all persons shall have the right to freedom of assembly, including freedom to take part in processions and demonstrations. The executive has sought very deliberately to curtail this right. And guess what? They have been ably assisted by the judiciary. Yes, our judges. Let me tell you guys something. And when I say you guys, I mean those of you who look at me and say, oh, what is he talking about now? Where was he yesterday? Me, yesterday. Just Google demonstrations and put my name there. And you see that at every time I have been against the police for how they have mutilated this right. At every time I have been against the courts for how they have mutilated this right by paying a certain reverence to the executive when they don't have to. And sometimes when I do these things, some judges have been caught flat-footed, completely wrong, giving decisions that are completely incompetent, that should lead to their removal from office. And when I sit here, and sometimes I ask just questions, some of these judges take it personal. I'm a practitioner. I'm in court almost every day. So I meet them. Some of them take it personal, and they take it up against me. When they do it, they think they are acting against me, but they're acting against my client, who is innocent. But I will continue to do it for as long as I live and want to do this. Now, this is a subject I have spoken about, and I've gotten to a point where I'm tired. I was literally giving up. Again, I don't understand when some people do certain things at a point, and then sometimes they get weary, they get tired, they want to, hang their boots. And we go at them and say, you were talking in the last administration, you should talk in the next administration. But you two talk some. Why? Have you sort of designated them to be the ones who should be speaking in the public about everything? So the executive has been enabled by the judiciary sometimes in a very bad and poor manner, so shambolic, and they do it. So I say, the fact that the Attorney General, Dominic Ayine, and his team decided that the police's decision to try to stop and curtail this demonstration was wrong And they went to the court and told the court that we want the police to withdraw their application, or even if it's their own application, so to affidavit in opposition, they want to withdraw it and ask the court to strike out the motion to, as it were, seek to stop these people. It's a very good thing. It is very refreshing. We can only say thank you for not seeking to do this. Look, Ghana Police, the Jubilee House, you see, in the same way in the occupied Jilobi House, you were able to cordon off a particular point and allow them to do the demonstration, which you sought to stop. You can do the same today. If the Attorney General had not told the court that they were not interested in pursuing this, the judge would have granted this. I can almost guarantee that the judge would have said, don't go and do it here, don't do it this way, don't do it that way. Why are you always beholden to the executive? These judges who do that, you have a responsibility under the Constitution to uphold these provisions. The executive, once you're appointed as a judge, you should not be beholden to anybody. So our judges, you can help us. And this is a good start. If the Attorney General or the police next time come to stop a demonstration, don't take the same reason they have been giving since when? Every day they repeat the same reason and you give them an injunction. They used to do it ex parte. They'll go hide behind the people. They won't know anything there. And then Justice Dennis Ajay came and struck that down. Then suddenly it surfaced again. When you criticize, they say, well, he was only sitting in one high court. Another high court judge can think differently. Really? And the Attorney General was supporting this. The NPP was very much in support of this. What a shame. What kind of democracy do you want for us? Thank you, Attorney General. And thank you, this judge. Of course, once they withdrew it, you had no option. You had to strike it out as withdrawn. But this is the way to go. And this has been my take. I'll be right back.